I just know something gotta change today. Liquor take the pain away. Trials and tribulations, think it's safe to say I made a way. That boy and them can vouch. Every time they called, I saved the day.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Shine. I'm back with another video. But what I got for y'all today is a story time on my first sneaky link. Okay, so the story time on my first, I will be smoking while I'm doing this because it's just gonna help me calm my nerves because it's funny. I'm not gonna use no names. I'm not gonna do anything. Not gonna give the person up. My first sneaky link, I was about. I was about 50, and the only reason it was a sneaky link is because she had a boyfriend, right? So with her having a boyfriend, I didn't know she had a boyfriend, but I can come down a couple months later, she had a boyfriend. So how my first sneaky link went is I'm 15 years old, I'm in Philadelphia, I'm in Philly. I'm in Philly, right? Cooling, not doing anything. Shorty hits me up on Snapchat. Shorty hits me up on Snapchat. It was like, yo, what you doing? I got the car, I got a free crib. If you wanna come over and hang out, we can hang out. So I'm like, oh, okay. Mind you, it's like 11 o'clock at night. It's 11 o'clock at night. And she's like, I got a free crib. It was on the weekend, of course. It was on the weekend, of course. So with it being on the weekend, I can leave whenever I want. I kind of add that freedom. So with me having that freedom, I'm gonna take this out. Hold on. I don't really like this in my head right now. So with me having that freedom, right, I was able to go over her house, you know, chill. You know, calm my nerves, just chill, da-da-da-da. And then she starts talking, she puts on Netflix. If you don't, you know. If you know what happens when you put on Netflix at the age of 15, 16, while you're in high school, you know what's gonna go down. You know what you're gonna get yourself into. So she puts on Netflix and said, what you wanna watch? I asked what you wanna watch because she told me to pick. So I was gonna pick. So I was gonna pick. While I was looking, she was like, oh, we not gonna be watching no Netflix for real. Me being young and innocent, I'm like, what you mean we're not gonna be watching no Netflix for real? So then she proceeds to, you know, stand up and starts to take her clothes off. She starts to take her clothes off. And I'm like, oh, I know what's gonna go down. So I stand up, I take my sweatpants off, unzip my hoodie, because even when I wear a hoodie sometimes, I don't be wearing a shirt. So I just unzip my hoodie. And I was like, oh, okay, I know what we finna do. I know what we finna get into. And she was like, yeah, I ain't call you over here to watch no Netflix. I ain't tell you, I didn't come get you for no reason. So I'm like, oh, bet. You know, I'm young, so of course, I know how to, I know how to go about things like this. So first sneaky link, she was like, yeah, this ain't, we not watching no Netflix. I don't know what happened, the camera had died. But the thing is, she knew everything she wanted to do, step by step, how she wanted it to go, where she wanted it to be at. She planned this. And it's funny that she planned this because she said she had a free crib, but we almost got caught. How we almost get caught if you had a free crib and your parents is out of town? Mind you, your parents are out of town. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool, like, because you know me, I like to stay out of trouble. So therefore, with me trying to stay out of trouble, I was asking questions like, are you sure your parents are out of town? Are they gonna come back? What's the stipulations? Do you have any aunts and uncles who gonna randomly come check on you? And she was like, nah, it's just me. Mind you, she's 17, I'm 15, she's 17. So I was like, bet, all right, cool. Well, then I'm with it. So I'm with it. So with me saying that, and we, like I said, step by step, she had a plan for this. So damn, it's hitting me. So when she had a plan for this. So, you know, we get to getting kissing, touching, rubbing, feeling, licking, you know, doing all the X-rated stuff. I hear, and mind you, that same was like how the door sounded when we came in the house. So I was like, somebody's here. And I stopped. And she's like, no, that's just the house settling. That's just the house settling. So I'm like, me being young and dumb, I kept going. I'm just, And I'm like, nah, I'm hearing footsteps. Somebody's in the house. Somebody's here. Somebody's back. So I quickly, I say, nah, I pull out, take my condom off, throw it out the window, put my clothes on. And it's like, as I'm putting my clothes on, I hear somebody knock on the door. Nah, son. In my head, I'm like, nah, what's the closest exit? She's on the second story of the house. So with her being on the second story of the house, her window, that's a long way down. But she has like the roof, then it's a drop into the ground. So I got all my clothes on fast. So boom, I'm making sure I got everything, wallet, phone, keys, anything I needed before I can get back to the house. And then I hear boom, 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 and a man say her name. I was like, oh no, it's her dad. Open the window, push the little vent out, jump through the window. I'm sitting on the roof, but I'm like, how it's like the wall, and then the roof, my back against the wall, but I'm like on the side by the window, and I'm not saying anything. He said, was there somebody in the room with you? Because I heard a man's voice, a boy's voice, a man's voice, a boy's voice, you feel me? I heard a voice that wasn't a female. And I was like, boom. I'm on the outside of the window like, please don't. So she's like, nah, it's just me. I was watching TV. And she was like, I was watching this movie, and they had a scene where, they was about to have sex, but it was gonna skip the scene, I think. I think it was gonna cut past the scene. And I'm like, I'm outside of the window. I'm like, she lying real good too. That's how she got me over here. So boom, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a jump. Fuck it, I'm gonna make a jump from the second story to the ground, because her house is only like 15 minutes away from mine, walking wise, but like 5 minutes driving. So I'm like, oh, all right, bet. I'm just gonna make this jump because it looks like everybody's in the house, nobody else is pulling up. Boom, I make the jump. And I take off. Boom, I'm gone. I take off all the way to my house. When I tell you, I was so scared. Mind you, I'm in the west side of Philadelphia. So if anything happens on the west side of Philadelphia, everybody knows. So I'm just like running, taking off. I get back to my house. My cousin's there. He's like, why are you so tired? I said, bro, I almost got caught at the sneeze link. I almost got caught. What you mean? Why am I breathing so hard? I just ran about 4-5 blocks to get home. And he was like, man, it ain't welcome to the big leagues, little cousin. It's gonna get better than this. And mind you, once you get older, like, it's my older cousin, so he's boosting my head up because it's my first sneaky link. I'm like, I wouldn't even really, like, I get girls, but I wasn't even on that timing to be able to just go and do no, oh yeah, I'm finna go sneak in somebody's house. I didn't know I was sneaking in nobody else. I thought it was a free crib, and like, so I'm like, bro, yeah, nah, it was cool and all, but then I think her dad came home. Once her dad came home, I said, nah, I jumped out that window. She's on the second floor. I jumped out the window, sat out there to see if he was just leaving or just passing by. Because, I wanted to finish. But at the end of the day, That's my first sneaky link. I almost got caught. I almost got caught, son. I almost got caught. Like, what? I almost got caught. But thankful for my quick thinking, even though she was on the second floor, I got up out of there. Made it home. And to this day, my cousin he always tells me this, that he always talks about that. He says, you probably look, cousin, you remember? Look at you now, you got your own crib. I'm gonna show y'all the crib later on, a couple of videos later. But you got your own crib, and you remember you was at my house, and that girl called you over, and you almost got caught doing it nasty. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. That's real crazy. Everything different now. But like I said, that's the story time, my first sneaky link. If y'all like these story times, comment down below, and I'll drop more. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we out.
Boys, they call me Diamond Man. Why these niggas act like the new hoes? Yeah, you Joanna Man. Go and check my back closet, shit, it look like Prada Land. Fuck Simon Says, I got 2 models playing Kwani Says.